Chuck would always say, when 90% of the people have given up, you keep going. You don't give up. And you have faith in your vision, you execute on your vision.
He was the first one to talk about this place he wanted to live, work, and play, and never have to use your car, is what he would say. Except, if you want to buy one, we will have ones here.
Charles Chuck Stevinson was born in Kansas City, Missouri in 1928.
And Chuck worked for our grandfather in Kansas City, the automotive repair. It was a vocational training school.
The opportunity presented itself. The Chevrolet zone manager called him and said, "Chuck, I got this deal in Golden, Colorado." He goes, "It's perfect for you. Grab all them kids." I love to say we came out by wagon, but it was a Chevy panel wagon.
Chuck opened the Chevrolet dealership in 1962.
It was on the corner of 13th and 4th Street. So he came up with the only Chevy deal on 4th Street. And that's what his tagline was for years.
Chuck and Pat had 9 children, 8 sons and a daughter.
And we lost our dear sister Sharon when she was in college.
Chuck relocated the original dealership to Colfax in Indiana, and the modern facility was the largest Chevy dealership in the region.
Since that time, I think we've had 150 plus different little acquisitions to buy properties to where we put and assembled together about 600 plus acres in total. That became, ultimately became Denver West.
They probably took on what I would say at the time, the highest risk side of the metro area.
Well, it was not uncommon for him to have 3 or 4 meetings at the same time over here at the Marriott, and he would just move from table to table to table. It was just a great way of watching someone could switch gears that fast, engage in conversations.
When Chuck was diagnosed with cancer in the early 80s, his sons Greg and Kent took over.
There's no competition because the car business is terrific, but it didn't really turn me on. And I tell people Kent was put on this earth to sell cars.
We began to build, and as of today, we've got 7 locations, about 740 people who work for on the automotive side.
When we go to the auto action, and then they start the cars up inside, and the fumes and the exhaust would go, then he'd go, "Oh boy, that's like fresh air to my breath."
In 1989, Kent led the business into the luxury market, and Stevinson was selected as one of the first Lexus dealerships nationwide.
He's really been a grassroots type person, and he's been able to grow the dealerships through just doing the right thing.
He shows the automotive dealerships right here, which is where they are, with some retail.
At the same time, Greg expanded on Chuck's vision for developing the west side of town. From modest beginnings, Denver West Partners has developed over 5 million square feet.
You also include the Marriott and the Jefferson County School headquarters. It kind of goes on with their vast holdings in multifamily, and then of course Colorado Mills and what they brought economically to the community.
He has a long-term perspective. He has an incredible attention to detail, and he has an unwavering sense of commitment to the community.
The three men's imprint on Colorado extends far beyond their businesses. With Chuck's diagnosis, he wanted to explore new treatment options that could help others in the future.
And that's one of the things that really touched me about him.
Kent is a founding member of the 2030 Children's Charities.
He's really into education and children's education.
Every meeting with Kent, he's smiling, there's laughter involved, and usually there's a little mischief. Kent he loves what he does.
Then Greg spent, I think, close to 25 years working with the Jeffco Open Space Initiative.
If you can leave this world being a car dealer and a real estate developer and having a great reputation and still being thought of fondly by your neighbors, I think that's pretty successful.
You leave this better than the way you found it. You leave an opportunity for more people than you had yourself.
I can't think of a family that better represents Colorado or that has probably done more for this state than the Stevinson family.